Oh my God, I'm so excited. Can you guess from my jumper where I'm going today? If you can't guess, it's New York. Oh my God, I can't believe I'm actually saying that. I'm going to New York. This has been a dream of mine for so long to go to New York. I really can't believe I'm actually going today. Let me just calm down because I'm so excited. Although I'm still a little bit nervous. I feel like there's been a lot of drama around this trip to start with. So I still don't feel like I'm actually going a little bit. So I still feel a bit nervous that I'm actually gonna get there and get there in one piece. I'm gonna leave in about 15 minutes. So it's just enough time to pack up the car. I'm driving myself to the airport and then leaving the car at the airport while I'm away, so that then when I fly back, the car's just there straight away and I can just drive myself home. There's an airplane now. Where are you going? I'm going to New York. I really didn't think we'd get to a point where I'd be saying I'm going to New York. Honestly, the first round when I booked this, and to be honest, I have booked this last minute. It has been a last minute thing. I get that. But the first time I booked it, I booked my flights and accommodation through a travel company. And then not long before I was meant to go, they sent me an email to say your trip's been cancelled. And I had to find new flights, which at this time, it was only like a day or so before I was leaving. They were about £3,000. Don't worry, I didn't pay £3,000 for my flights. I managed to find a better deal. And then luckily I have a family member who has a place in New York, and even luckier, she has said that I can stay there, which is amazing. She's currently not there herself, but she is letting me stay there, which is just, oh, it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. She saved my bacon, honestly. She has saved my whole trip, because without her and without being able to stay there, I wouldn't have been able to go, because flights would have just been extortionate, accommodation, wild. You cannot book New York as a last minute trip, I'm telling you that now. I thought you could. Believe me, you can't. But I've done it somehow, almost. Let's not jinx it now. I need to get on the actual plane. But yeah, I'm going to New York and I couldn't be happier. Hopefully, the next time that you hear from me and see me, I will be in New York. Keep your fingers crossed and pray for me, because oh my God. See you in New York. Turn the lights on in a moment. I probably actually won't show much of this apartment because it belongs to a family member. But first, I just have to appreciate the view. This is crazy. It's insane. It's so beautiful. This view has to be appreciated. Wow, look at the moon. If you can see the view behind me, then you can see that I made it to New York. I am so tired. The time here right now is midnight, which means that in the UK it would probably be, I think they're 5 hours ahead, so 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning. And I feel the tiredness of that. I didn't sleep on the plane at all. Maybe that was a mistake, I don't know. And now all I want to do is sleep. And in the morning I've got to wake up early because I need to get to Central Park for 10 a.m. for a bike tour with a guy called Frankie Legs, who comes highly recommended by my sister. One thing I have noticed about people in America is they are very, very chatty. And when you want to get away, you just can't because they chat, chat, chat. Quick story time before I actually go to bed, but I just had to go and get toilet roll and a bottle of water. And I went to this, I don't know, 24-hour store. I went to this 24-hour store and the guy in there would not stop talking about how he went to prison, guns, war. It was just a lot and it was getting late and I was like, I'm really tired, I really have to go. But people here are very chatty so far and very friendly. I'm not in focus, that's a sign to just go to bed. So I'm gonna go to bed and I will check in the morning. Oh, I just love this view, I can't stop looking at it. Good morning, good morning. Hello from New York. It's a very sunny day here today and I am about to leave to go on my Central Park tour with Frankie Legs. This is the guy that my sister and her boyfriend recommended because they had him do their tour when they came to New York in January. And I'm really happy, it's a very sunny day today, so I think it's gonna be absolutely beautiful, but I am running late in true J fashion. The time is, what is the time? Oh my God, it's 9:24 and I have to be there at 10 and I have to get the subway because it's at one of the corners of Central Park. I'm not entirely sure which one, and also I'm quite thirsty. I need to get a drink and I haven't had any breakfast, so it's going well so far. We're doing great in New York. Can't wait to go on this tour. So let's get going. That is huge. It's the biggest building I've ever seen. Trump Tower. Oh, this is the cycle tour to Central Park. How you can actually see the moon from here. It's daylight, it's daytime. It's like 11 a.m. You can see the moon. It's like they knew that I was coming. All of these Christmas decorations. Oh my god, I want to get a New York one for the Christmas tree. Maybe a taxi, that's cute. Found a Disney store. Try and get a little gift. Okay, I have found the Stardust and Stardust Cafe. Looks kind of closed, so I'm hoping it's actually open inside. can't believe the weather here. It's so sunny and so hot. I'm walking around in a vest top. Let me do a quick update because I haven't checked in or updated. But wow, it's so sunny here. It's 24 degrees at the moment. I think I'm actually going to get a bit sunburnt. I've left the Stardust cafe now, which was amazing. I absolutely loved it. And now I'm looking for the Highline walk. I think that's what it's called. And it's the walk from like Hudson Yard. Don't know if I've got that right. Hudson Yard all the way down to Chelsea Market area. Hopefully, if I found the right place. Oh my God, I'm sweltering. I'm absolutely boiling. And I'm wearing jeans. This is amazing. It's very busy down here, oh my God. There's so many people walking down here. It's very overgrown in some parts. It's a quick outfit change, skirt and little cami top on because it was really hot actually walking along the Highline. Got back, had a little rest, had a drink, and now I'm gonna go out and explore a little bit more again. So yeah, that's the plan. Head out, have a little explore. But Top of the Rock at Rockefeller is booked for 7:30, so I don't know how long I'll be out exploring before I get back and then go to that because I want to change for that as well because it's in the evening. And then after that I'll head back to Times Square to see it at night time, which I think will be really pretty. Anyway, let's get back out and explore some more. I went to go and have a walk around just in Manhattan where I'm staying. And now I've come back and I am ready to go to the Rockefeller Tower to go up the top of the rock. So that's where I'm going now. It's all been a bit of a rush today. It's a lot of walking. I've done, let me check my Fitbit. Oh, it's reset. That's weird. It did say 20,500 steps just a moment ago. Anyway, time to go and do some more and climb the Rockefeller. you have to try and find these little gaps in the glass to try and get your clear videos, if you can see that on here, because otherwise you're getting them through the glass, which is okay, but there are some smudges. It's quite busy up here, and then there's this thing here which keeps going up and down. I think they get a higher view slightly, but it doesn't look like they go up there for very long, and I think it's like an extra 40 euros or something.
Your visit to Rockefeller Center.
Okay, that was top of the rock at the Rockefeller, and now I'm gonna go and see Times Square at night and see how different that is from the daytime. I think it's gonna be so pretty. And then I'm gonna go to an Italian restaurant and devour a pizza, hopefully. I'm really craving a pizza. I've done over 17,000 steps and 14 kilometers so far today. And the day is still not over. Very well deserved pasta. Good job, you can take it away. Just a little late night stroll on the sun terrace. Obviously it's night time, so it's not sunny right now, but there's the Hudson River. I think it's called the Hudson River. I hope I've got that right. And then some buildings. Lovely view. It's the end of the festival proper day, and I've done 24,000 steps and 18 kilometers. And my body aches and I'm tired, so while I'm getting ready for bed, I'll just do a bit of a roundup. So this morning I had the bike ride around Central Park, which was really good, but I pre-booked it on, well, I actually pre-booked it through Facebook because it came recommended from my sister and her boyfriend. They did it when they came to New York. But the guy who was doing it, or the business or whatever, it's called Frankie's Legs, or Frankie Legs. And Sarah and Rick, I think they had actual Frankie who did their tour, and they said he was really funny and etc, etc. And I definitely got a different guy for my tour. His name was Josh, I think. Anyway, it was still really good. It was a really good tour and he was very knowledgeable and it was fun. But there was a little bit of something weird that happened at the end when I paid for the tour and gave him the cash. There was some other guy there, like, I don't want to sound judgy. I don't really know how to describe, but just a bit suspicious, asking him for money, and then he gave money to him. I don't know. It was just all a bit odd, but it didn't seem like a business deal to do with the cycling. It seemed a bit like maybe something else. I don't know, it was a bit strange. But that tour was really nice, and that was actually a really nice way to see Central Park, because if I'd been walking, it would have taken so much longer, which would have then meant that I couldn't have done other things in the day because the time would have gone from walking around Central Park. And my knee is still quite sore from the Ultra Challenge, so that was really handy. And it was actually so fun being cycled around. It was a really cool way to get about and to see Central Park, so I'd definitely recommend it. From there, I then walked the Highline walk, which again was really lovely. Very pretty, very nice views. Not too busy, it was okay, but it was absolutely boiling. It was like 24 degrees, so I definitely should have worn some sun cream. And then it's just been a bit of a busy, chaotic day since, like looking at Times Square and then just mooching around and exploring in general. I've done a lot of steps, I've done a lot of kilometres, it's been a long day. With Times Square, I definitely preferred Times Square in the daytime. I felt like at night time it was just so busy and so chaotic, and then there were loads of people like performing, and it just felt like you couldn't really walk anywhere at night time, whereas in the daytime I actually found it was a lot nicer. And it's so bright anyway because of the screens that light everything up that I actually don't really feel much difference in the light quality. I don't know if that's the right way to describe it, the right terminology, but in terms of how bright it all was and everything, from the day to the night, I feel like it was pretty similar. What did I do then? Oh my god, it's been such a busy day. I feel like it's been like several days rolled into one day because I've done so much. I went to Rockefeller and the top of the rock, and that was really good. But there was a lot of, I feel like, queuing and waiting around, and it was quite hard to find initially. You go into the Rockefeller Center and then you have to go like downstairs and then upstairs, and it's a bit of a maze actually to get there. And then you kind of queue to go into this theatre bit, you watch a little bit about the background of the Rockefeller, and then you go into another queue to go up another lift where you go up to the viewing decks. And that was really nice, that was pretty. But they've got these like glass panels all around it, which obviously for people's safety so they don't go over the edge, which is completely fair enough. But then everyone is like fighting for the little gaps in between the glass panels where they can like get the best pictures or the best videos and stuff. So there was lots of like queues for that, which again was a bit strange. I went for dinner at Carmines, and if you're going there, I would not recommend going there unless you're a group. At least 2 people, if not 3 or 4, because everything on the menu is made for 3 to 4 people. So it's not really ideal it's definitely not ideal if you're a one person, because you're going to have this huge massive plate with so much food that you're going to have to take away in a dog bag. But if you're in a group, I would highly recommend. The food was so delicious, there was just so much of it, so I've had to take it away for, well, the foreseeable future. I'm going to be eating pasta. Pasta penne al vodka? Pasta penne al vodka is what I got, and it actually tasted really nice. I was worried that you'd be able to taste the vodka in it because I don't like the taste of vodka at all, but you can't taste vodka in it at all. It was really, really yummy. So I'd highly recommend that restaurant. I'd highly recommend the penne vodka dish. The bread was also really nice, but just if you're a one person, you're going to be eating pasta for the rest of the week. So I've got a fridge full of pasta right now, and now I'm so tired. I can't wait to just have a quick shower, wash my face, and rest my little leggies in bed. Tomorrow is another early start, but I feel like the early wake up tomorrow isn't going to be so bad because my body's naturally going to want to wake me up anyway, because it's going to think we're so many more hours ahead of what we actually are. And then I'm going to the One World Trade Center and the Memorial Museum there for 9/11. I'm going to wrap this little chat up and I'm going to go to bed, and I will see you in the morning.